Start here. Everybody clap. Everybody clap. Okay.
No, I'm not
So I'll
clapping.
watch it.
I'm
That's
not
enough.
clapping.
Okay.
And it's Sunday, and I'm also having a jaunty cocktail.
Oh, wow. Excellent.
I figured, why not?
Yeah, it matches your top.
It does.
It wasn't that amazing? I know, I love that. Anyway, go ahead, carry on.
Oh, good God. What am I saying?
I don't know.
It's gonna be a blooper section.
Yeah.
I think I should start this one.
You want to try? Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Okay. Hi, everyone. Welcome to Circuline's Behind the Official Video. This is Season 3, Episode 3, and we are discussing the official video for the song All, which is our third single off our new album, C.O.R.E. And we have Darin Brannon, we have Natalie Brown, and we have Dave Bainbridge here, and we're going to talk about what happened that day. What did happen? Well, here's what happened. We wanted to do a really great job with some new official videos promoting the record. And we knew this time that we wanted to go to D City Studios and work with Don Chafin for 3 of those videos. So the day that we filmed All, we were on his sound stage, and it was pretty fun because by that point we had shot 2 videos. And this is the last one that we shot. And Natalie has some great makeup, and we got to do some great Darin shots. And I think when we made this, we still were working with the demo tracks, and Dave hadn't even finished all of his guitar parts yet.
That's true. Yes.
So I think on some of, like the song All is that's one of those progressive rock songs where the first half is the song part with the vocals, and the second half is this instrumental thing that Darin and I had put together. And Dave actually wound up, didn't you wind up making up some new guitar parts that you later came back and re-recorded after you saw the video?
Yeah, so I'd been pretty busy before this, so I hadn't had a chance to finish the guitar parts. And but by about halfway through when we were doing the video, we decided to, me and Shelby, and I think you as well, have amplifiers and actually have some sound rather than miming to the tracks. And there's a guitar solo section at the end of this. So I think we did a couple of takes, and one of them I was actually, even though the guitar sound through the amp wasn't brilliant, there was a big buzz on the amp for some reason. But I was really pleased with what I played. So I asked, well, actually Sharon, my wife, had filmed it as well. So from that, I could kind of more or less learn the solo that I played improvised, and then actually re-record it. So that probably means it looks at least like what I was doing when we were actually filming the video as well.
One of the things about this official video, actually, during that we're filming this right now, Dave hasn't even had a chance to see it yet, but we got it back from Don, and it looks great. I think it's one of the best, far as what did you say, Darin? Equal opportunity videos.
Oh yeah, that's one thing about Don I have to say. He really does edit these videos with everybody in mind. There's not, when there's vocals, of course, those are prominent, but what I like about his editing style is everybody gets a decent amount of screen time. And I was going to comment, because I wasn't aware that's what Dave, what you were doing, because I looked at this and I go, either we got really, really lucky, because it matches really well your solo with what he filmed. I'm going, I don't know how we did this, but kudos.
Yeah.
Looks great. I mean, really good job.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I'm sure Dan's worked with so many bands and seen lots of bands split up because certain members maybe weren't on the videos. That he's probably quite savvy to that.
Yeah, it turned out really good. You did a great job. I think we all look really good in this. So yeah.
Great. Looking forward.
I liked the fact that when the instrumental kicks in, I got a chance to I like to kind of give it up to you guys. And especially because we have Shelby and Dave this time, it's really nice to just see the 4 of you looking like a band. And I just, there was some conversation. Don's assistant had said, no, you should be up there dancing or something. And I said, no, this has got to be just them. Like Hollow. you know, how
Yeah, that's right.
stage for Hollow,
Right.
because it becomes a whole new thing. And that's one of the things I really love. I love about featuring this. And Don is just, he's really good at capturing all of that. And it's a, Andrew alluded to the makeup before. I just want to say, I would not have chose such a goth look for myself.
Hey, you look great. It looks great.
It was, I still am a little like,
No, it fits. It really looks great.
Yeah, no, it was nice. It went with the outfit and it went with the tone of the song. I want to make sure we mention that this is one of the songs that Matt Dorsey brought to us. I just don't want that to be lost in the stuff. But anyway, yeah, the video, that was a great day, and it was great to stand off stage and watch you guys, because we had never been able to really see the concept of what this might look like as a band. And it was just kind of beautiful, actually. It was nice.
Well, so far, every time I've watched the video, and Dave, I'm sure you'll get a chance to see it soon, but I'm telling you, that whole ending section, not to diminish the first part of the song, but that whole instrumental section gives me chills every time I see it. It's really, really something. So great job all the way around.
Yeah, we talked about this in the behind the music, like the story behind the song video, which actually just came out live Friday 2 days ago at the time of this filming. And I'm not sure how much of the story Dave knows, because everyone's so busy. I don't remember who knows what at this point, but
I did
when Matt Dorsey was working with us in 2018, this was one of the demo songs. Actually, at the time, I was working with Matt on his solo album, and he had about 30 song things that he wanted to use, and he picked the 10 for his record. And I loved this 2.5-minute demo that he had for all. And I said, hey, can we have that for Circuline? So he was like, sure, because I don't know what to do with it. So he brought it in, and Darin and Natalie and I, he had a tag at the end that he had this little demo thing. And we took that tag and we formed it into, we wrote a full-fledged chorus out of it. And then I remembered that we had this jam session that we had done that was in 9, that was basically almost the same exact tempo of the song part of the song. So I said, well, we can take that instrumental section and we'll be able to, we'll get us from the song part to the progressive part. And I think, Darin had commented also that this was one of the first times we had done a song, and then we had this ambient section where Darin and I were actually improvising when we recorded it, and there was no click. We just tracked it off the floor. And actually, at the time of this recording, Circuline's now been announced to perform at Progrock this year, which we're very excited about to do with this version of the band. And one of the reasons that we wanted to invest so heavily in producing this 57 event virtual tour this year is because every time we have a new album, we have a chance to present ourselves to the world in a new way. And we really wanted to present ourselves as much as we could with Dave and Shelby on board with this new team that we have, because we feel like we've got a really great team, and we're excited to be able to bring it live now. And there'll be some work that Dave and I will have to do to figure out. Dave did such a fabulous job with all his layers of guitar parts. Sometimes I'll probably be playing, piano keyboards with one hand and maybe covering some of Dave's guitar parts with my other hand. Because that ambient section that go in from when it goes from the vocal section through the ambient section into the Darinism, 9 groove thing at the end. Dave does some beautiful things, because I had put in layers of sound effects, and Dave had some. What do you do? Do you use is it a volume pedal? Is it a swell pedal? How do you do that when you're like, what? Like two cool sound effecty things, but it's on your guitar?
Yeah.
What is that?
Yeah, I use a volume pedal. Can't remember what sound I had on that section, but certainly on some tracks, so I've got a MIDI pickup on the guitar, which is linked to a Roland, like a synth, Roland what's it called? V8.
VG? Is it a VG? I don't know.
No, it's it's quite an old box, like 30 years old almost. But
I think I have one.
Yeah, but it gives, there's 1 or 2 settings on there that are great. They're kind of ambient synth sounds. And then I feed that back into my Roland, my Line 6 Helix box with added effects. Yeah,
Okay.
and control all that with a volume pedal. So
Wow. And plus you have your sustainer pickup too. So, right. So sometimes you can just get one note and swell it and make it sound cool.
Yeah, I mean, that's great because it means I can record on headphones or at low volume and get feedback on notes
cool.
without playing really loud and annoying the neighbors.
Excellent.
It's only good when you're annoying the neighbors.
Yeah.
Well, there's some other things that Dave contributed in the writing of this song that was really nice is that I had said to him that I wanted to have some spot on the record where we got to do like a guitar synth duet. And I wasn't sure I don't remember if it was this song or another song where to do it. And Dave just went ahead and recorded it. So like on this one, there's just layers of synthesizers and guitar stuff. So I listen to that now and I go, all right, how are we going to do that? I don't know yet. But that's going to be a ton of fun.
Yes. Yeah.
Because on the I will say on the behind the official video, because on the official video that day those parts had not been recorded. So you'll see in the video, you'll see me go, oh, there's Sharon. Is that Sharon? Hi, Sharon.
Sharon,
Sharon. But yeah, Sharon can say hi.
Sharon.
She won't be able to hear because I'm on headphones.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're all waving at her.
Yeah.
So yeah, so
hi, Sharon.
Hi. That's my personal only complaint about the video for all is right where all that stuff's going on. You just see me go like this because I'm playing the chords and those other parts hadn't been written. So you'll hear all this cool stuff happening, but I'm not actually. You see Dave playing because he's actually playing his part, but you'll see it when we do it live at Progrock, which will be our next live CD, DVD, Blu-ray product, whatever that is.
And we also should mention that the lovely Shelby is on tour, finishing up her tour tonight, so she couldn't
with Kairos,
be here
right.
with Kairos. But she does those wonderful bang, bang, bang. Like she has those isolated, lovely little notes in there.
Yes.
But I just, they gave me chills because they were such a great lead into what was coming.
Yeah.
During the ambient section. Yeah.
After I left the stage, I love the way that flows into, and then it picks up. It sounds like a locomotive almost, like it it's like, I love that section, how it takes off.
I think that was Darin's idea. Well, what happened was we came out of when we finished the song part, it's the chorus and we're in 4 and we had to figure out a way to get back to the section in 9. So I think it was Darin's idea to kind of keep that rhythm in 4 going. And then
I think at that time I was listening to Pink Floyd's Animals and specifically Dogs. And I was really obsessed with that song by them. And what I liked so much about that is there's like 2 big breakdowns in that song. And we have 2 breakdowns in this song.
Oh, right.
And I like that kind of feel because it kind of, it's just this roller coaster thing. We're up here and then we're down and then we're up. So it's kind of an emotional roller coaster for us. So
I love it.
We really tried to we tried to make this record where everyone got to have some moments. Like everybody had some spot that they got to shine. And it wasn't always on every song, but at least throughout the course of the entire album, everybody's going to get to have a moment to do some cool things that they do. One more thing I wanted to cover was I remember, Darin, when we do these shoots for these songs, we usually do anywhere from 5 to 8 or 9 takes. I've done video shoots where we did like 11 to 13 takes, but this song all was at the end of the week of video shoots. So at the beginning of the week, we were here in the cave and in the dungeon and here in the chocolate factory. And then we went down to Long Island and Dave was able to join us. The reason Dave was not able to join us for 3 of those videos is because he was in California recording drums with Simon Phillips for his upcoming solo album. Do we actually, Dave, I know Dave is promoting his box set for that new album that's going to be available to his Patreon supporters. That's an exclusive. And then do we have any kind of timeline on a date for the release of that record?
I'm still working on it, but I'm hopefully probably early autumn is what I'm around about there.
And he had a nice working title. What was the working title?
Well, it's now a definite title, On the Edge, and then in brackets of what could be. Close
Okay, that's
Oh,
cool.
I
That's
love that.
nice. I like that. So anyway, Dave was in California recording drums with Simon Phillips for his upcoming solo album, and he was able to join us for the Long Island part of the video shoot. So this all was the last of the 6 videos. And if you've seen any of our earlier videos, you know that we did them ourselves. You know that we did them on a shoestring budget. And on our YouTube channel, we're nearing, I believe we may be over 100 videos at this point. And Darin Brannon has been responsible for producing most of them. So thank you, Darin, as our video production guy. We wanted to, as part of this production, we made sure to hire a makeup artist.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
You've already seen Tempest Horribilis, or you may or may not have seen Tempest Horribilis. That was the one filmed outside in the parking lot. We had a big storm overhead, and it was hot. We're all sweating. They kept having to stop to touch up our makeup. And then the day in the morning, the first part of the day, we shot the video for Temporal Thing, which you'll see another video. We'll talk about that another time. And we had makeup for that, and then that's for all. It was the second half of the day, and I think that's when they just went crazy, Natalie, with the makeup. And I don't. Well, because the thing is, because we shot 2 videos on the soundstage, those songs are very different. Like Temporal Thing is kind of like a pop rock, yes, type flavored song, and all is just a different vibe. So we changed clothes. Natalie we changed the makeup. So I think that was contributing to, Natalie, your makeup situation, however you want to describe it.
So too, it was a little extreme. Yeah.
But it was different. We were just trying to look different. We had the backgrounds on the TV screens were very different. The lighting was different. They shot it differently. Some of it's in black and white, some of it's in color.
By the way, kudos to Dave's wife Sharon for getting a lot of that B-roll stuff. It was wonderful.
So helpful.
I mean, my God, it was great. She just kept rolling and rolling and rolling. And the shots she took, everything is so great. It was wonderful to have her there.
Yeah, great. I'll pass that on to her.
Oh, please do.
Yeah, she has a great eye. She got hundreds of pictures. She got a lot of video. And so what you'll see, actually, some of what you're seeing right now watching this video, like the B-roll that you're going to see on top of this behind the official video, is video that Sharon shot, or video that we just had other cameras rolling.
Yeah.
You'll see it, on top of this.
Yeah.
So we appreciate that.
Right.
And at the end of the days, at the end of that week, it was the end of that day, and I think that's when Sharon and Dave's car broke down.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Can't forget
that epic, horrible thing. We've talked about it in other videos, but I feel so bad for you guys. Oh God, it was so bad.
Yeah, it wouldn't have been so bad if the place we found to stay over the road from the garage was so horrible. But we got back home the next day, so it wasn't so bad.
Yeah.
Well, that's good.
All right.
I think
anybody.
I think this is a wrap.
We're trying to keep these a little shorter now, because the first couple were a little longer. We're trying to keep these a little shorter.
But that's okay. It's just nice to chat.
It's just nice to chat, talk about the day. How did we make that video? There was one last thing. When we shoot these videos and we do so many takes, usually by the time we get done, we kind of remember how the song goes, because we're just in production mode, writing and recording and whatever. And Darin, did you tell me they had your drums covered?
Yeah, so that was one of the secrets. I wasn't aware of going to a soundstage like this, is that first they took my bass drum beater away from me. So I've never played the drums like that before. That's odd. And then they had pads on all the drums. So yeah, that took a little getting used to, but at least my cymbals look good.
Your cymbals look beautiful and shiny.
Very shiny. That's right. But yeah, it was kind of an odd thing to do. I don't know how to equate that to a keyboard player or a guitar player, but maybe playing the guitar without the strings on it. I don't know. But anyways, we got through it. And like Andy was saying, it was kind of an odd thing, because I don't think I had played these songs since we recorded them. So I think the first 3 or 4 takes of these things, I was kind of trying to remember how I did everything. And even if you listen to it, it's still not the same as playing it,
Yeah, I mean, it's a long song as well.
Yes.
Yes.
We call that prog.
Well, also in the ambient section, when we recorded this,
It was so.
we weren't counting.
No,
there was no counting. Like I was just kind of feeling whatever he was doing, and we were just rolling. And then I kind of came in like there's no counting at all. So I don't know what we'll do live, if I'll just watch him or we'll just feel. I don't know. We'll have to figure out what the heck we did.
We'll
I don't
put
know
a timing thing in there. We'll work it out. No worries.
Yeah, because Dave did such a beautiful job on the record of floating over our floating.
Yeah.
We go to make a video.
Beautiful.
And we haven't mentioned Shelby that much, but yeah, she did a great job on the record too, and did a great job that day. And everybody looks good. And anyway,
okay.
Thank you so much for watching, and we'll see you in the next episode.
Yes, sir.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.